Hi guys, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, if this is your first time of seeing me, you're welcome, and for my returning subscriber, thank you for being here. Yeah, today we'll be having a live chat where I'll answer some questions and provide some solution, trying to give some insight on how to make your migration plan come to reality. So, guys, once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, today we have many things to discuss, and I'm here to respond to so many questions you are willing to ask. And if for any reason I'm unable to give a detailed answer to some of the questions, yes, I will go back and do some research and put it on the Telegram group. So, guys, always endeavor to um, join the Telegram group so that whenever I post some information back end, you'll be able to get those information and make use of it. So once again, welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, if you're online, please hit the like button and just say hi so that I will be aware of the number of persons that are online watching this live chat. I will try as much as possible to make it as interactive as possible. So please feel free to send in any question you want, and let's see how we can address it and make it interactive as possible. Okay, yeah. Before now, in one of my video, I emphasize how you can boost your chance in getting a skilled worker job because, as you are all aware, in this channel, I talk more about skilled worker migration, lifestyle, and international students. Okay, basically on how to support international students with the right information to be able to make their stay in the United Kingdom worthwhile and for them to explore other opportunity. And for those that are coming in, for enable them settle in, give them the right information that will make them settle in faster. And for skilled workers, those who want to migrate to the United Kingdom through the skilled worker route, I provide information, provide insight on how they can go about it. I talk about how you can boost your chances, try to get training because you need to upskill yourself, get the necessary training that will put you in a pole position. Okay. I talk about how you can get an experience. If you don't have experience, you can also do a volunteer with an hospital or any care home within your area to see how you can add them as a reference to boost your chance of getting a skilled worker visa. Okay. I also talk about the training and how to revamp your CV. Okay. It's not just enough for you to just have one CV and you start training it all about in all jobs you applied for. All job has specification, have job description. So you try to revamp your CV, okay, to be able to suit the job description so that there's some keyword on the job description that you will highlighted on your CV. Like I also said, that companies, most of in the United Kingdom and other advanced country, nobody reviews CV manually. Okay, imagine uh, a company that had over 2,000 application for a job, for a particular job. Nobody want to sit down and review 2,000 CV. It's not possible. So what they do, they deploy search engine called Boolean search. Okay, Boolean search is used to review CV, and what they do is they just pick out keyword from your CV. You might be qualified, right? But then if you didn't revamp your CV to suit that purpose, your CV might just be trashed. As simple as that. So guys, if you have any question, you can pop it on and let's see how we go from here. Okay, I talked about in one of my video also, I talked about top UK public company that also recruit that people doesn't talk more about because we emphasize more on skilled worker visa, but then we only restrict it to health and care. But there are some other top UK company that also recruit with visa sponsorship. I talk about the NHS. NHS, if you look at the statistics, they have thousands of persons they've employed from overseas, from different countries. Okay. Yeah, I talk about the HMRSA, which is the Her Majesty Revenue Collection. It's another agency of the government that also recruits with visa sponsorship, right? I talk about the military. The military also do that. They source for top talents, okay, to improve their military system, most especially those that deals with software and other heavy duty equipment. There are some um, public office, government institution that also uh, gives visa sponsorship, but people don't talk about. So in one of my video, I talked about that. That will also help you in your journey through this migration part. So I just dive into my YouTube channel. I've done so many videos that will help you through the process. Like I did say, my in every video, I leave the Telegram group. I leave a Telegram link to uh, on the description box where you can join, okay, join the community where we can interact, ask questions back end. You benefit from questions asked by other persons. And also, if you have questions, you can also ask. And there are people, there are capable people also who can also respond to any query you have. Want to see how we can help each other, to see how many persons we can help to achieve their migration dream. So don't hold back. Don't feel maybe you don't have the requisite requirement as at that time. So the purpose of that, your migration dream might not work out. Then I think few weeks back, about 2 weeks back, there was a bit of shake up about the red list that most persons did not actually understood, and people were just giving different interpretation as it suits them. And so many persons have been reaching me to ask, how is this red list? What is it about? How does it affect me? And some persons was even thinking that is the end of the road for them. But I think in one of my videos also, I try to explain and talk more about how the red list, you can navigate the red list and be able to get employment with visa sponsorship while you reside in a red list country. Yes, it's possible because the World Health Organization have seen they've come to understand that developed countries try to what do something they call brain drain, source for the best talent from developing country to they try to entice them with good a salary package, good incentive for them to move from their home country to developed country. Knowing fully well, the developing country are also grossly underskilled. They have less skilled manpower to tackle the health system. The few they have, developed country is trying to take them away. So that's why they come up with this red list pattern for them to be able to discourage those superpower from taking the little um, human resources in that sector that developing country has to the developed country. So it's like trying to protect and balance the equation. But what they do is they only try to restrict recruitment agencies. Okay, they try to restrict employer for advertising in those countries. Okay, but if by any chance you're able to come across the adverts, the job advertisement, and you're able to apply and you pass through the process on your own and you're able to get it, the employer has not breached any rules. Yeah. So you can still apply on your own and be able to get the job without the assistance of an agent. That doesn't mean you cannot use an agent to process your visa after you've gotten the job. And what that means is the process of getting the job, because before now, recruitment agency can only come to your local country, okay, do all the recruitment and all of that, all the paperwork, and before you know, you find yourself in the country you are going to. Okay, but for now, all of that are not possible. You have to do the process all by yourself. So those in red list country, you cannot get the assistance from an agent, a recruitment agent to help you do all of that. So that is why this content I'm sharing and many other content from other YouTuber will help you in navigating all of this, how to go about it from start to finish. Okay, we are knowledgeable about this. That's why I'm here to answer as many questions as I could. If you're able to ask any, I'm here to answer. Okay. So the process is try to what get some training. There are some basic care training you can do. Though I've got to understand that most of the training we can do here in the UK for free. If you are doing it outside the UK, most time you have to pay for it. Yeah, but then Flores Academy is one other platform you can use to do your training for free. Yes, I also am aware that of late they've changed it that after you've done your training for free, for you to be able to print or download your certificate, you pay some token, which is still very fair. Okay, so what you do is transfer going to do the basic care certificate training, try and get um, a skill that will give you an experience. For if I have audience here in Nigeria, yes, I think I can help you with that. If you don't have experience in care, you don't have any experience, I think there's a way I can help you to overcome that. Okay, I can put you through the process. I can try as much as possible to direct you to a place where you can do some training. Okay, and they are willing to reference you. So this is good news for those of my audience that lives in Nigeria. I can help you in that way when it comes to what getting training to upskill yourself for you to be able to get some training you can have on your CV, a training and experience. I can help you through that part. Okay, but then the application you can do it all by yourself. I can give you sites. I can give you list of companies that are currently recruiting. Okay, at the moment, so you can do as many application as you could or as you can, because the secret to you getting an employment, a visa sponsorship employment, it's for you to be able to get uh to do more application. Okay, the more application you do, the more chances of you getting a skilled getting employment in one of the many applications you've done. Okay, don't just relax after you've done maybe 5 or 10 application and you felt you've done so much. No, people somewhere from different locations, they are also applying to get that same opportunity, that same job you are applying for. So the key is for you to do as many application as you can. Okay, just not just by trying a single CV in all application, because all job description, all job adverts has their specific job description. Okay, go look at the job, take that able to uh, revamp your CV. Okay, every CV you use to apply for that job, try to revamp it using the job description of that particular job. Okay, don't bank on the job description of the previous one thinking, oh, they are both care job, you can use the same. Okay, so if you're able to get training, the basic care certificate training for now, if you're able to go the extra mile to do get an MVQ, MVQ2, MVQ3, that's fine. But at first, if you're able to get the basic care certificate training, that will help you. Experience, I talk about volunteering, I talk about how you can try as much as possible to get some experience. But if you don't have experience, okay, you can start somewhere. Okay, like I do say, those in Nigeria, if you know, talking about experience, I know that I can say I can walk you through to be able to get some experience and get those I can reference you when it comes to experience. Okay, they'll put you through the process and know that you work for them so that you're able to get experience and they can you can use them as reference. Okay, then revamping your CV is another key. Then the fourth one is you need to try as much as possible to do much application, so many as you could. If you can take your time to, like, every day I want to be doing 3 application per day or 4 application per day, that in a week or in a month you'll be able to do as at close to 70, 80, even 100 application. And before you know, 1 or 2 of them will call you for interview, and if you're able to perform well, you get the job. This is something you will do by all by yourself without the assistance of an agent. I also, in one of my videos, I also talk about some sad and trendy topic where people will pay heavily to get visa sponsorship, come to the UK, no job for them to do. Some of them will be at home for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Some of them will start lamenting because, believe me, if you're not working, you're not earning in pounds in the UK, and you are paying bills here in pounds. No matter how wealthy you are, it will tell on you. Okay. So many persons they've paid high amount of money to some middlemen, people who are not supposed to be in the picture in the first place. Okay. They've paid so much, okay, to them. Get to the UK, there's no job for them to do. which is very bad. I've condemned it, and I think we should join to condemn it. Okay, that's why this video is here for you. That's why people like us are here for you, to help you navigate all of this bottleneck you face. Because some of the problems some people from overseas faces, it's how to get recruiter that are recruiting at the moment, how to meet up some requirements, how to go about it step by step. We are here to bridge that gap. We are not seeking payment from anybody. We're only here to see how we can assist as many persons as we can. Okay. So, guys, if you have any question, put it on the chat box, and let's see how we go from here. Yeah, please, if you are joining us new, just please give a thumb up or leave a message or say hi, you are here, so that we'll know the number of persons that is participating in this live chat. Please, I'm waiting for your question. Put any question down. Any question you have, you can put it down. So also one other thing I want to talk about is, oh, sorry. Yeah, one other thing I want to talk about is how you can prepare yourself for life in the UK. Yeah, the life in the UK, it's different from the life our home, the life the way we are brought up in our local country or where we reside. Okay, so no, if you are going to a new country or you are going to a new place, okay, um, it- there must be an expectation from you. Okay, trying to see how you can adapt to the way of life of the new place you are going, and try to see how you can balance it up. Okay, UK, it's one area and one country that pays attention to details. Everything about here is procedural. Okay, for you to be able to succeed in the UK, you need to be able to try as how you can acclimatize with their way of life. Okay, simple and well professional. Yeah, I in my one of my video I talk about how you can benefit from some things you most persons look just they look common, but then if you pay attention to it at the end, at the long run, you get value for it. Okay, I talk about once you arrive the UK as an immigrant or as a student, the first thing you do is those shops you patronize often. Okay, like some we have Asda, we have Lidl, we have Aldi, we have Herons, Tesco, Sainsbury. There's so many, these are mega shops that you can go and do all your shopping in one shop. Okay. What you do is get their club card, their loyalty card. So whenever you go to that shop to make and go for shopping, right? You scan your club card, you earn a point. Okay, that point will amount to pounds at the long run. So at the end of the day, just as if you are getting a cash back for whatever items you purchase. And it's also some of these shop, if you have their club card, there's some discount they give you for goods you purchase. Okay, you have a discount for the goods you purchase, and they also give you a cashback to it. So advice, if you're coming to UK for the first time, or if you're intending immigrant, once you arrive in the UK, try as much as possible to get a club card for the shop you are patronizing, because if you are doing that over short period of time, you find out how much you've amassed in your wallet, and that on its own can um, give you something good at the end of the day. Then also, I talk about um, how to boost your credit score, right? For now, you just felt, oh, I'm in the UK, I don't have needs for mortgage, I don't have need for car loan and all that. But as time goes on, you never can tell. So you need to start building your credit score the moment you arrive to UK. And how do you build your credit score? There are different ways you can build your credit score. One is all your bills, all your payments, all your bills payment. try as much as possible to set them up on a standing instruction. Okay, the number of standing instruction you have on your account will boost your credit score. Okay, your rent payments, your council tax, your water bills, your broadband, even if you any item you bought on on credit or facility, kind of put all of it on standing instruction. Okay, that will boost your credit score. Then I also talk about register to be a voter in your local council, the city you reside or the council you reside. Register to be a voter. That also will add to your credit score. Will build your credit score, make your credit score to your score to be high, and within short time you'll be able to uh, access facility. Okay, I talked in one of my videos also, I talked about my bank waiting to give me car loan of 25,000 pounds, which I started the process, but along the line I declined. But I was surprised they sent me a letter that yes, my loan has been approved. I have to call them and tell them no, I I don't want to continue with the process. Why? Because my credit score is very high, and the fact yes, I am credit worthy. Also, one of the important aids, if you want to reference somebody, okay, most times they want to check your credit score to see how credit worthy you are. Sometimes it's not the amount of money you have that makes them feel okay, you are credit worthy. They want to see that sincerity. If you're able to be meeting up this obligation, you have a standing. First time you have 7, 8 standing instruction, and you've not been defaulting. Okay, no matter how small it is, it counts because we're trying to see your willingness to pay. Because one thing is for you to have the money to pay, another thing is your willingness to pay. That's where in finance, if you are talking about if you are used to credit in finance, we talk about willingness to pay. Okay, it's not your ability. There's ability and there's willingness. Some people they have the ability, but that willingness is not there. Okay, that's what they put into cognizance. Okay, your willingness to pay, you have it. Yes, the study instruction you have might the amount on them might not be too big. Okay, but that consistency for you to be able to pay monthly and like okay, yes, this person is credit worthy and that ability to pay is there. Yeah, that would build your credit score, and you can able to access credits from any company. If you want to get maybe a phone package from a bank or household item, electrical item from a bank or company, they want to what check your credit score to see how you'll be doing. So the moment you arrive at the United Kingdom, try as much as possible to see how you can what start building your credit score. Set as many standing instructions. Any payment you want to make, payment that you know you make monthly or weekly, if something that of same amount that keep rolling, put them in standing instruction as many as you can. That will help you build your credit score. So guys, we've talked on so many things. I've not gotten any question from those watching online. If you have any question, guys, bring it up. Let's see how we can tackle it together, help each other, and see how many persons we can help to what make their migration dream come alive. Hi guys, I'm still waiting for your question. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to send it forward so we can trash it. Like I did said also, there's a Telegram group beneath this video. Please endeavor to click join so that you can join the community. Um, Over there, we can be able to see how we can help each other back end and see how we can interact. And don't shy away from asking question. Okay, the more question you ask, the more knowledge you get. Okay, whatever, if you're not sure about anything, bring it forward. There are so many persons in that group that can assist you with some of the answers. So guys, I've waited for minutes, no questions. Questions are not coming, so I think we have to call it a day here, and we'll see So in absence of any other question, I think we have to end our how can one get sponsorship job? Yeah, sponsorship job, if you want to get a skill sponsorship job, the first thing you need to do is what sector are you looking at for. Yeah, in this channel we talk more about the skilled worker, how to get a sponsorship job from the health and care, because like I did say in most of my video, it's one of those areas um, you can easily get a sponsorship job because the requirement is very low. You don't need to have a formal education in that area before you can be able to get a job in that sector and to be able to get a sponsorship. That's why I emphasize more on it, because sometimes you can be a graduate of finance, or a graduate of agriculture, a graduate of even engineering, or also you can get job in the health and care sector. Nobody will ask you of what qualification you have. So what you need to do is you need to go and apply for a job vacancy. But before then, you need to have to boost your chances of getting it. You need to get some training, most of it the basic care certificate. You try to, if you have experience, that will put you in a poor position. Okay, experience, training, it's very good. It's key for you getting um, a sponsorship job, because so many persons are also applying with good skills and good training qualification. So if you want to get a sponsorship job in the UK, most especially in the health and care sector, you will need to what? Those your training, experience, get a revamped CV, and apply for your job. That three way you're able to get it. And for those who lives abroad that wants to get job in this, they want to get a sponsorship job. Yes, other than this, in your local country, you need to get IELTS test. You need to do your IELTS to get your English proficiency score. You need a TB test result, your travel document, which is your international passport, to be able to apply for a skilled worker visa after you've gotten a skilled worker job. Once you get a skilled worker job, okay, the employer will give you what they call certificate of sponsorship. Okay, well, that what they call COS. That certificate of sponsorship. That's what you use to aid your application, your visa application. Okay, the first thing for you to get the job, once you're able to get the job, your employer will give you a certificate of sponsorship, which you use to what make your visa application. So that is a chain line. But for you to be able to get the job, you need to what either upskill yourself by what doing training, um, getting experience, and be able to pass the recruitment process. Okay, get a revamped CV to make your job application. Okay, can you enlighten us about some affordable university? Yeah, affordable university depends. That's most time I talk about when you talk about affordability. Affordability depends on the individual. Some persons, um, £18,000 is affordable to them, while some um 12,000 is affordable, while some will tell you it's 8,000 that's affordable. Yeah, affordability. There are some lists of affordable university which I listed in uh, one of my video, which I would advise you guys can go back and check. Yes, but then one thing I observe is schools in university in the UK here, their um, procedure it's not static, it's dynamic, changing from time to time. Okay, what is applicable as at now, you'll be amazed that in the next 2 months there has been some changes. Okay, take for instance University of Hull, where I graduated from, and during my time in 2021, they have three instrumental payment, and I think it's one of the most affordable university in the UK as at then. Okay, in 2022, it still applies that way, though the fee were up a little. But in 2023 now, the payment pattern has been what changed, and the tuition fee has been increased. So when you talk about affordability, I talked about it in some of my video, but then I will advise you still do more research, because as at when I talked about it in that video, they are still that's what it is. But for now, as of today, there might be some modification. So please don't just rely on all the information you got here. The information we are giving you here is what to guide you to do an additional research. We guide you to do more research on it. So don't just rely on the information you get here, because change is constant. And that is one thing I've come to understand with most of the institution here, they changes some of their policy according to based on current exigencies. Okay, take for instance, most of the schools that have three instrumental payment, four instrumental payment, and the likes. Some of them are trying to see how they can make it two instrumental payment from feelers I got because they find out that people are not defaulting in school fees payment, their tuition payment. That's not the truth. Because, for instance, if you have three instrumental payment and you are supposed to pay at the beginning of every trimester, you're supposed to pay each of the payment as it makes each of the instrumental payment. Find out people students keep defaulting at the beginning of a trimester, they will not pay. You carry it to the beginning of the second or the third trimester. So the rate of default, it's becoming something they don't that's it's not something they want to control. That's why most of them they are trying to make their tuition payment to instrumental payment. Pay 50% before enrollment, 50% at the second trimester. So in the event that you fail to pay at the second installment at the beginning of trimester two, they'll be able to know how to chase you before the beginning of trimester three and before completion of your program. So affordable university, I will advise you do research on that on your own because um, they keep changing the process. They keep changing it every now and then. Okay, but you can still go back to one of the video I did about I think less than a month or a month ago. You can see the list of universities I outlined. Okay, I talked about. Go and do your research on them to see if it's still the way it is or it has been changed or there's been some modification. Okay, so I think I've answered those two questions. If you have any other question, guys, throw it down here. Let's see how we can do justice to it. Also, there are some universities that accept um, third class and HND lower. Yeah, over the week, I was just doing some research on it. I found that two universities I talked about also they stopped accepting HND. You get it? Like I said, they keep modifying their admission process and admission requirements. University of Sheffield, for instance, I know they accept HND upper for a direct masters. Okay, I was discussing with somebody over the weekend, and he told me, I think over a few days ago, that she applied to University of Sheffield, and she was told that they don't accept HND upper credit for a direct master. This is something I talked about a month ago in one of my videos. And before then, I did my research. I know somebody that studied in that university having HND upper. But a few days ago, she told me that she applied and they told her they don't accept HND upper. Okay, so these things keep changes. That's why I'm telling those if you want to do it now, do it. Stop procrastinating. Okay, because they keep shifting the goalpost. Okay, because they find out that they're getting so many application. Okay, people are coming in, people are trooping in with the application, and sometimes um, a co- um, admission process are supposed to last for maybe 4 months. Okay, within 2 months they've closed their portal because they've gotten more than enough persons that we they want to accommodate in that program. So, guys, if you are planning to come to the United Kingdom, either through the skilled worker route or through the student route, do it now. Things are changing. Okay. In February this year, the UK Home Office came up with statistics that the amount of international students they are expecting, the numbers they're expected to meet in 2030. Okay. 8 years after 8 years before, they've met 80% of that amount. What is that telling you? For instance, if they want to meet um, 500,000 international students for 10 years, okay, 8 years lesser, they've met close to 380. To tell you very soon, the door will be shut and they'll tighten the process and all that. So, guys, don't procrastinate. If you are coming in as a student, trust people to see how you can act fast and come in before things changes. If you want to come in as a skilled worker through the skilled worker route, leverage on all of this information I'm passing. Try as much as possible to see how you can reach out so we can see how we can assist you with the right information for you to be able to make that move now. Because what is obtainable today might not be obtainable tomorrow. They are changing it, things are happening, they are seeing how they can um, fine tune the process. Okay, now it's still easy if you're able to get the right training, able to try and see how you can get the right experience or see how you can volunteer and see what they need. It's for you to be able to what get a reference from wherever you're working. Okay, this job in question is not something that is difficult. If you're able to pay attention to details, it's something you don't need a formal academic knowledge to be able to do the care job we are talking about that is giving the sponsorship. That's why nobody asks for the certificate you have for them to be able to employ you. Okay, what they ask is what are the training that you've done related to that. This is something you can as well do on Florence Flex and other free um, uh, online academy, or you can as well pay for it if you want to. For those in Nigeria, like I said, I know somebody and a UK company in Nigeria. You have affiliates in Nigeria that can train you if you want to do the training with them. They can train you, but I'm very sure you can pay their fee to it. But then you can use Florence Academy to do it for free and pay just a token to print or to download your document. Okay. Yeah, with that, I said I can also assist those in Nigeria that wants to see how they can get experience and get reference to all of that. I can see how we can work together. See how I can talk to you. Just join the Telegram group, private chat me, and see. I'll pass some information to you that will help you with that. So if you are planning to come through the skilled workout route, this is a good opportunity because this red list is one other ways they are trying to use to see how they can reduce the process. Okay, before now, if you're able to get a good recruitment agency, will help you through the process. But now, with this red list being in place, Nigeria and other countries being under the red list, you won't be able to come in through an agent. So what you need to do is for you to be able to do it yourself, and for you to be able to do it yourself, you need this information to guide you. Okay, yeah, I will share the Telegram, the link to the Telegram group. Yeah, I will share it. I will share it to. Okay, on the description box on this video, you will see the link to the Telegram group. Yeah, the description box here. You see the link. So just use through the link. You can as well just for you to click the link. If you have Telegram group, Telegram app on your phone, you can be able to get it. Oh, the link is not opening. Um, okay, just I will chat you. I will write you. I will send a link to you direct. I'll send a link to you direct so that you can be able to access it. I'll send it to you direct. So, guys, if you have any question, let me know so I can trash it out once and for all. Yeah, in one of my video, I talked about the read.co.uk. You can, if you go to read.co.uk, you will see so many free online courses you can do as relates to health and care. But though there are some basic courses you need to do if you want to try you not do some of those courses that will not have direct importance to what you are pursuing now. Okay, there are some 26 courses you need to do to make up the basic care certificate. If you're able to do all of those courses, okay, transfer you can get your revamp your CV and all that. Do many applications as you can get it. I don't subscribe to those paying heavily to get this thing because so many people have paid some use some of money, and at the end of the day they could not get value for whatever they want to pay for. Also, if you're in the UK and you want a visa sponsorship, I can link you to an agency that we want to that can help you with this. But then what you do it, you have to work with them for 3 months before they will consider you. That 3 month process for them to be able to assess you, how you do your work, see if you are suitable for the job, the passion and everything. Okay, it's not a guarantee that you'll be taking you'll be giving sponsorship after 3 months, but it will based on what they see in you. Okay, how committed you are to the process. Okay, all of that. So If you are in the UK and you want, you are looking for visa sponsorship, yes, I can refer you to this agency. You work with them for 3 months, and they will see if they can consider you for visa sponsorship. But note, location is not, they don't negotiate location. If you want to work with them, you'll be willing to relocate or to the place where they have vacancy for you to work. And 99% of their job is domiciliary care. So I need to get this clear so that you know what you are going for. It's domiciliary care. They are in the UK, you are willing to relocate. So not that you'll be thinking of, you want a place that is closer to you. So if they tell you this where they have vacancy, or this where they have uh, space for you to work, then you'll be willing to relocate. Okay, I have all the requirement for skilled worker visa except IELTS. Is it compulsory? Yes, IELTS is very compulsory. If you are coming in as a skilled worker, IELTS is very compulsory. But then the score is very low. If you have five, band five, you are coming in for as a skilled worker under the health and care. Band five is okay. 4.5 is okay. At least five. Getting five is not difficult. Anybody can get five. So nobody needs, you don't need your degree, either you have HND or you have ND or BSc. If you apply for skilled worker under the health and care, social care, most of the care aspect of it, nobody wants to ask you what degree you have. What you need to provide is, once you've be able to, you meet all the requirements, get your IELTS score, you get your TB test, okay, you're able to get a job with a sponsorship, you are good to go. You can apply for your visa and that's all. Okay. Nobody want to care if you have any certificate or not, because the job itself does not require a formal academic knowledge for you to be able to do it. It's just our this thing in our local parlance, say now, just like is it nanny, would they call nanny abi, just to take care. Most of us take care of our old parents. Most of us take care of our younger ones at home. Just like that, just for you to be able to, if you do the training will tell you some of the things you need to start, because as easy as the job, it's also delicate. Okay, you can easily run into trouble. But then, if you pay attention to details, follow the rules, okay, as outlined, you have nothing to worry about. Okay, so try and write your IAS. You need an IELTS course to be able to. Those even here in the UK, those in the UK as a student dependent, you also need an IELTS to be able to apply for a skilled worker. The only way you exempt that, if you study in the UK, like those of us that came in, we studied here. We had not even what why it was even waived. It's not because we studied here. It The reason why it was waived was because it was assumed that while we are coming in, our school has already done all of those English proficiency part of it. Okay, because before you can be able to study in the UK, it's either you write an IAS, or if the school you are applying to, okay, accept West Africa Certificate Examination in place of IAS. Okay, like University of Hull here, if you have West Africa Certificate Examination certificate, they can accept it as if you have a credit pass in English, okay, that can suffice, because they can verify your result from uh, WAEC office direct. Okay, with that, you don't need to write IS. So it's on the basis of the study visa we were granted. That was why they waived that while we are applying for skilled worker. But if a student dependent is applying for a skilled worker here in the UK, we still need to write an IELTS. So those from abroad, okay, they also need to write IELTS if they want to apply for a skilled worker visa. So Alade, you need to write IELTS, and the bound is very low. 4.5, you are good to go. 5, you are good to go. But just put it at a 5. If you can get 5, band 5, you are good to go. It's only those that are coming in through the register nurse and doctor, medical lab and all that. Those are the persons that sometimes they will tell you you need 7, 7.5, depends. Okay, and your academic and your professional certificate will also come to play. But if you are coming under the health and care, you don't need any of those stuff. But your IELTS is compulsory. Yeah. So guys, any question, I'm here to answer as many questions as you could, you want to send. I'm here to answer as many as possible. So guys, in absence of any other question, so I think we need to call it a day. Thank you very much. Like I just said, please always remember to give a thumb up to my video if the video is something you like. You can share with your friend. Please subscribe. Tell your friends, your neighbor to subscribe. Invite your friends to join the Telegram group so that we can form community and see how we can help each other. Okay, helping each other is something that's how we grow. Okay, but we grow by lifting each other up. So I trust my people to see how I can bring information, bring uh, what I know already know, and all of that to see how I can help as so many persons, okay, as possible. So invite your friends to come and join the Telegram group. Tell them about this channel. Let them subscribe to it. Anytime I post a video, let them give a thumb up, even if you didn't watch it to the end. But always remember to give a thumb up. The reason for giving a thumb up, it's this will allow you to recommend the video or the content to so many persons. Okay, because as so many persons that um YouTube recommend to, they also benefit from the content. So that we should not be stingy with ourselves. We try as much as possible, to how we can help each other, we can lift each other up, so that at the end of the day, we'll have a better community and a better society, a better country, and a better world at large. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye bye.